Yes, yes, yes. You know what it is, man. We are back by popular demand, man. We missed a week last week, but this is the big show that we call Bald-Headed Reasoning, man. Welcome. Thank y'all for tapping in with us, man. I am your host, T.I.M. Himothy is what some of them call me. You dig it? Okay. I got my boys in the house, man. Watch down. I see you back, man. Looked like you caught that Elon Musk shuttle and went back out of space, man. What's going on?
Yeah, y'all called me, man. They gave, like I was telling the fellas before we went live. They told me, hey, yeah, you've been out here long enough. Your boots on the ground been a little too long, so we going to out there and slap with. And matter of fact, they even took my fan, man. They told me I couldn't take my fan back with me.
Well,
I said,
that's just wrong.
Hey, they say it mess around, float away, and get into something, hit one of the turbines or something. Then I'm out there trying to fix it, and then it's coming back to space. It's coming back to Earth like somebody gonna misdirect it and then misinterpreted and thinking it's a doggone spacecraft, and it's just my fan trying to come back on, trying to
Remember
get back
the last
down
time you was up there, man? You was up there throwing them coals at us down here, man. One of them colors came. Don't throw them coals down here at us, man. We don't need that, man.
Flick of the wrist.
Right on. Overall, how you feeling, man? I know you're fresh off that surgery, baby. How you feeling, man?
Fresh off that ooh-wee, man. They had a brother in out. Matter of fact, I think I was in space with old watchdog, man.
Oh, well, you was on them good things.
Yeah,
that
good stuff, man. They woke me up, man. I said, man, I'm supposed to have surgery today. It's like, you already finished. I'm like, I said that was kind of quick.
So you saying them boys gave you that Madison? They gave you that Madison up in there.
They put me straight out. I was out.
You was on mushrooms. Soul plane.
Man.
Yes, sir.
and I was signing with the anesthesia dude, man. His last name was Powers. So I said, your first name don't happen to be Austin, is it? And he's like, oh, I got something for you.
No, he probably told you, no, my name's Super. My first name's Super. I'm about to give you this ooh-wee, you know.
Yeah, man, I'm all stitched up, man. So I go next week, man, to see get everything, occupational therapy, and then that ortho, man, just to, you know what I'm saying, get out of this splint. And then from there, man, it's just gonna be on the recovery trail, dog.
Right on.
Bionic on now.
Well, glad to see you back, dog. Glad you're on the mend, my man. Yes, sir. Ando, what's going on, man? I was just telling Obi-Wan, man, before we came on, you had a similar injury, something like that, like bicep or something, right? Not too long ago. Something similar to that, right?
Yeah, I had a torn bicep tendon.
Yeah.
Had to get reattached. They had to drill a hole in my forearm and screw it back in.
Damn.
Yeah, I got a nice little scar too, because they were kind enough, the doctor, to cut me open and then leave and go watch Monday Night Football and leave some interns or somebody to stitch me up. And my arm looked like Frankenstein right now, big dog.
Oh man.
So you got to pop out muscle, dog.
yeah, dog. I got to pop out all this scar tissue, man. I'm telling you.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm telling him about that before the thing. I said, he probably could tell you a little bit about that. I knew it was something very similar to that. Yours tricep though, right? Yeah, and but I knew Ando had something like that. Yep. Big Lil, talk to me, baby. What's going on, man?
Not too much, man. Not too much. I'm same thing as I told y'all a few weeks ago. If y'all see me take off running, man, we got a bad storm coming through right now. So if y'all see me take off running, call 911.
Yeah, it's tagging you it, dog, because it came through here about 5 something, man, and it was pushing y'all away, man. With the same thing. I know exactly what you're talking about, man.
Dang, I thought you were talking about the tsunami warning. My bad. You talking about another storm? The thunderstorm. See, out there in Cali,
Hey, y'all got old folk league or something going on? All them surgeries y'all having? Something y'all ain't telling me about?
We trying to get healed up.
Hey, look at Leo. I told him, the boys out there doing that yard work and all that. Look at boy, I'm about to hit that double nickel there in a little while. I'm trying to downshift, dog. I'm gonna start hiring the man, dog. I'm gonna start hiring the man here in a minute, dog. You know what I'm saying?
You about to get a guy.
It's gonna be a few years, hopefully. It's gonna be a few years, but if it get to where I start hurt myself, I'm gonna have to get a guy, dog. I'm gonna have to get a guy.
Dude, I done had a guy since I've been out here in California, bro.
Yeah,
I got a brand new lawnmower, bro. I hadn't even used since I've been here.
But you know what? I got an electric router, dog. I call it my Tesla, dog. I had to. I got an electric router, boy. Right open. Yes, sir.
What you got no wrong with electric?
Yeah, man. I charge that thing up, boy. And that thing give me about that thing give me about 15 hours ride time. That boy, you know what I'm saying? I'll be out there cutting that grass. I'll be out there doing that yard work.
So you all about that energy efficiency. You don't want to disturb the neighbors while you cutting grass.
They can't even hear.
They don't hear you cut. You done cut by 7 yards. You done cut their yard, your yard.
Step mode.
They ain't know you was out there.
I'm step mode.
They got the robots now, man.
And watch out, check this out. And boy, I got the matching round with weed eater and the blower. Boy, they can't see me. Boy,
they don't even hear you. You out there cutting grass and it sound like a gnat flying around.
They can't even see me, dog. I'm rolling up on them like the NSA, dog. You know what I'm saying?
So you really only need somebody to do the edging, Tim, because you can ride on that damn thing till you 95 years old.
That's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying. I can ride on that for a grip, man. Because all thing once I do the little weed eating, which take about 30 minutes, and when I get on that ride,
we got a basket in the back.
No, I ain't got no basket. But you know what I got? But you know what I got on the side? You know what I got on the side of what, dog? Old cup holder.
Old cup holder. You gonna see him going down the street, head to the grocery store.
I got no cup holder, dog. So I'll be out there thinking about what I'm doing, dog. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Okay. All right.
You got a bell. You got a bell on it, big dog. You got a bell.
He finna modify it. See, he thinking that. I see he got a basket on it.
I fuck around, ring that bell, Simone come out there and slap me right off that motherfucker. Nigga, you tripping. Yeah. Yes, sir. So with that being said, hey man, grab you a drink and we're gonna tell you what we think, man. Like I said, this is BaldHeaded Reason, man. We're gonna jump into our first segment, fellas, and it is called The Head Lead. The Head Lead is powered by New Spot Alert ATL, man, your number one spot for culinary and goods and services in around the ATL. So if you're in around the ATL, man, you're looking for somewhere to go, man, get your hair done, your nails done, get something good to eat or whatever, tap in the New Spot Alert ATL. Can you dig that? They'll put you where you need to be.
Yeah!
The WNBA Players Union is currently engaged in revising the collective bargaining agreement to raise wages for the players. Okay, that's issue number one. And also, because I think this kind of coincides with this, because it's kind of a prelude to them getting drafted to the WNBA, President Trump is considering limiting NIL deals for college athletes via executive order. So he's going to kind of like sign an executive order. So watch, dog, we're going to kick you off with this right here. What are your thoughts on, first off, on the players union bargaining or engaging in talks to try to see if we can get these talented women more money?
Yeah, so when we talk about that, and the key thing about that is we saying WNBA. I mean, they are professional sports athletes.
Indeed.
You know, I didn't say women or men. I said they are professional sports athletes. Mm-hmm. And you do not feel that they should have some kind of similar pay than the NBA. They're putting in the same amount of work in some instances. They are doing this, coming through, that took the same pathway to get there, put in all these hours and hours and hours and hours, traveling and turning to get to where they at, to the pinnacle of that particular sport for them. And we're still haggling on whether or not they should be paid the same or some kind of equal amount of pay that their counterparts over in the NBA plays. You know, God rest his soul, Kobe Bryant was one of their staunch advocates.
Yes.
That they should be getting equal pay. And I think there's a couple other athletes out there now on the male side that are now
there's a few. Trey Young is one of those big supporters of that.
Yeah, that's trying to advocate.
Trey, by the way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So when I look at it and I think about it, right, it shouldn't even be a question. It should be of what do we want to meet at in the middle. It shouldn't have took them having to opt out of the 2020 collective bargaining agreement that they had. It should have took now. It should have been them getting to the table and saying how and what do we want to meet at? What is the ceiling? What is the cap that we think we need to be at to where you all or in agreement and can still believe in what WNBA is going, because their numbers is increasing, the viewership is increasing, the amount of folk going to watch the WNBA games, even though you got those few folk out there, trolls that are out there saying, nah, they ain't doing, they not bringing in the numbers, they not doing this. Amazing. I don't know what you watching. Maybe I don't know what you watching, but you need to go do some more research and watch that again. But that's how I feel about that. I definitely feel that they should be get the same similar equal pay that their counterparts are doing over in the WNBA and they're doing in the NBA. So, and then on the other part of that, when we talk about the NIL and the I'm gonna sign an executive order. I think he already done signed that executive order, if I'm not mistaken. It's already out there. Trying to limit that, but how will it affect in the long term down the road? Maybe it may cause some schools to try to somehow try to cap it off at a certain limit to stop that. But I don't see why, because before we was even here dealing with NIL and the schools was getting all this money, it wasn't even a thought. The schools was getting paid, and those individuals like in image and likeness, they were getting paid. They selling out jerseys. They selling all type of merchandise with them individuals' name on the back of it, but they couldn't get none of the benefits of it. But now that we at a point where we got NIL, they want, hey, let's cap that. We don't want, and for some of them, and I say it like this, and I probably take some flack, but for some of those that's coming from those real less unfortunate communities, and now they got these opportunities where they getting that kind of money because of their skill set, because of the work that they don't put in, because of the hours where ain't nobody watching them. They out there steady training and honing in their craft, and now they have been rewarded based off of all of that hard work that people didn't get to see. And you just think, they shouldn't get this because they represent the school. Yeah, but the school get paid. You're not talking about taking the money from the school. Absolutely. But you're talking about taking it from the athlete, from the college that's bringing the money to the school. I don't understand that. I don't agree with that at all.
Reason is you address the problem in one sentence when you talked about the people that's come from less fortunate situations. That's what the problem is. Those are the people that's getting money right now. It was never a problem before.
And they are the target. They are the target.
Yes,
they
sir.
are the target.
And get to
get into the bag and they don't want them to have it.
Okay. Good deal. Well, Lev, I'm gonna go right to you there. I'm gonna go right to you there. We'll stay right there. What are your thoughts on that, man, with the collective bargaining agreement?
I got you. I'm gonna jump on that second part first, man, since that's what I watched talking about. The second part, as far as the NIL, man, he don't have nothing to do with that, and he really don't care.
Absolutely,
he don't care about that. All that is just he's heard some people talking about this thing, man, and it's an opportunity for him to go and satisfy some Republican, politicians that's against these schools paying these athletes, and especially these minority athletes, or these athletes that come from some underprivileged situations. And it's not all of them, because everybody's getting paid. Everybody's getting paid, from the top player on the team to players that don't play that much. Everybody's getting paid. So I don't want to say it's just that, but he don't care nothing about that, and he really should stay out of that. And you can tell he don't know nothing about it by the commission that I don't know if y'all saw the people that he had behind him.
I did.
Triple H.
Why was Triple H there? Why?
Wait, he's on the council. He's on this team that he's putting together.
I mean, you got Linda McMahon and you got Triple H. I mean, what are we doing here, man? What are we doing?
Hey, but I looked at there and I saw that picture. At first I was looking at like, that dude looked familiar, man. Who is that? Think about it. I said, that's Triple H.
D-Generation X. Matter of fact, ask Linda to spell D-Generation.
It just don't make no sense. So he's just putting just anything. So he's showing that he don't really care about it, just by the people that he's putting. All right. So that's the first thing. He should leave it alone. And the other reason, not just the people he's putting out there, but I'm a little quick story, man. I remember when I first moved here to Blythewood, and those who don't, out there listening, don't know where Blythewood is. It's right outside Columbia, South Carolina. And so when I first got here, Marcus Lattimore was a beast. All right, everybody remember Marcus Lattimore playing South Carolina. Would be a household name right now had he not had a catastrophic injury. All right, but when I got here, I remember coming down the interstate and there was a sign up, a billboard up, and it was 1-800-4 USC Ticks, to buy tickets for USC football games. And it had a picture of a football player, number 21, no name on the back, nothing like that, just a football player wearing number 21. Well, at the time, if you watched any kind of sports, that's Marcus Lattimore, and but had Marcus Lattimore gotten any money from that, he would have been suspended. NCAA would have suspended him, all right, because he's getting improper benefits. He's getting paid because his name was up there. So, but the school benefited off of that because everybody looked and saw that sign and said, okay, yeah, Marcus Lattimore, let me call and get some tickets to the USC game, buy some season tickets. So the fact that you can go back for decades and these players were never paid. And then now you just had this landmark lawsuit that got approved in April to where, you got to go back and back pay some of these players. And now you got to pay them for everything they're doing. How you can find something wrong in that. And you want to say it's wrong because it's ruining college sports. It ain't ruining college sports. It ain't ruining college. It's ruining the landscape of who has money in this country. That's what it's ruining. That's what it's ruining. You got these young kids, young black kids, young athletes, man, that's got money in their pockets. And the crazy thing is, for the most part, these kids doing the right thing with their money. For the most part, man, you see these kids, they doing things to put their money away. Some of them balling out of control, but a lot of them doing the right thing with the money, man. So it ain't no reason for you to say, oh, we need to save college sports and, we got to regulate this. And you don't regulate nothing else. You don't regulate how much them doggone people that's building these resorts and all this stuff. So you don't regulate how much money they can make. You know what I'm saying? You weren't regulating how much, like right now, the Power Four schools, they got to pay TV revenue to players now. They got to pay that TV revenue that they get, they got to share that with players. Well, you wasn't regulating it when it was just going to the school.
Yeah.
When it was going to the school, they can get as much as they can negotiate, and it's all good. But now that some of that has to go to the players, we got to regulate that. We can't have that type of money just going to just anybody. So, yeah, it's garbage. And I think he knows what he does.
Keep them in their place.
Now, the other part that the WNBA, Watchdog, I got to disagree with you on part of what you said right there, man. They can't get paid nowhere near as much as the NBA players right now. As much as I would love them to, they can't because they're not generating nowhere near that kind of money. They doing great now. They got a whole, like you said, viewership is people going to the games more. The players are more well known now. And they bring a lot of, nonchalant fans that really ain't big basketball fans. They bring them to the game now to watch the games and all that. But they still ain't nowhere near on the level with the NBA. But they do deserve more pay.
More than they get. Yeah.
I think the league is messing up some because they've had some opportunities that they slipped on. For instance, last year, Vegas, when one of them big casino owners out there in Vegas, he wanted to pay pay the Vegas players, extra. He said, "Hey, I'm going to give them this money." I can't remember how much it was. I want to say it was like $1,000. You want to give each one of them $100,000 to supplement.
I think I read that. Yeah, I think I seen that on there. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what the league did? The league said, "No, you can't do that because it's giving you an advantage in, bringing in free agents and whatnot." But then you had some other people from Chicago had somebody, and I want to say it was Seattle had somebody come out and say, "Okay, we'll do the same thing." And I believe a lot of these, man, had you let that go, I think a lot of places would have did the same thing because they want to see their team successful. So, but the league said, "No, you can't do that." Some of the other big money people wanted to provide private, jets for them to be able to travel, charter jets,
charter travel. Yeah,
because here. Up until this year, all their games was just they on the plane like us, dog. They sitting on the plane just like we are, regular flight. Yeah. Now they have some. Where the league is paying for some. What they're doing now is if you got back-to-back games, they're paying for their chartered flights for those games. All right, so the league is doing that.
I think it depends on the franchise too, because the Dream, they actually Delta went ahead and sponsored that. The Dream went ahead, the Delta went ahead and sponsored them. They chartered them a plane. They got their own plane now, but they just happen to live in Atlanta in the world's busiest airport. That's why that happened. It probably wouldn't have happened otherwise,
But the league got to go with that stuff. They got to stop fighting that stuff. When you got somebody in that city that's willing to say, "Hey, we'll do this for this WNBA team," now them other places going to want to, they're going to follow suit. But when you start saying, "Nah, we can't do that. It's an unfair advantage," now you're missing out on opportunities for the league to grow. All right, now they are doing good with, they're expanding. You got Toronto coming up. You got Detroit coming up. Some other places, man, it's got some teams coming up. So they're doing well with that. And they're going to eventually be able to pay them more. I think they should pay them more now, but they just can't jump so high that they're going to ruin the league. So that's my take on both of them, man.
Okay. All right. Obi-Wan?
I totally agree with what Lev said, man. They definitely deserve a pay raise. Jumping up too far because they're not in comparison with the NBA and the revenue that they're bringing in. But their arenas are selling out right now. There's more notoriety, you know what I'm saying, as far as the players is concerned. You seeing more of them on TV, commercials, all that stuff. So they definitely deserve. I mean, you got your best players making under $100,000 a year. That's kind of suspect, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
it is.
My thing is, with all the money that's coming in right now, where's it going? Who's lining their pockets with that money? So
somebody.
Huh? Yeah, saying somebody's lining their pockets with it, man. So I mean, get those ladies, they just do, and then 10 years from now, with them getting the proper raises that they should be getting, then they'll be, what I'm saying, I wouldn't say, at the same level as the NBA, but they'll be pretty close, especially if they continue doing what they're doing, I mean, because like I say, they're selling out the arenas, man. So, and the second part of this question, with old batshit crazy, man, man, chill out, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like for somebody to talk about NIL deals and you're in the White House right now selling merchandise, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're a freaking hypocrite, man. You selling Bibles, watches, doggone, cryptocurrency and all this other stuff, man. And you worried about, these college students, NIL deals, man. You know what I'm saying? These kids don't come from nothing, man. If their name is actually blowing up right now, it's all over the place. Let them kids eat, man. You know what I'm saying? Because your ass been eating for a long time. And let's talk about, now you want a $200 million ballroom in the freaking White House. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, man, it's just, this country's all fucked up, man. And I hate to say it like that, man, but this, you got this stupid ass dude, man, that's our president, you know what I'm saying, constantly talking about, the commanders need to change their name back. Man, shut up. Leave them people alone, bro. You don't want athletes talking about politics, so stay the fuck out of doggone athletics, man. You were never a fucking athlete. You can't even play golf. You cheating on the fucking golf course. You know what I'm saying? So cut out, man. You know what I'm saying? NIL deals, leave them kids alone, man. You know what I'm saying? I think the kids should get a financial advisor to help them out with their money. They help them manage their money a little bit better. Yeah. But that's their name, image, and likeness, man. You know what I'm saying? If their name is popular and they got all these endorsement deals, so be it. So be it. You know what I'm saying? They selling out the stadium. They helping the university getting their paper. Let them kids get their paper, man. Leave them alone.
They are helping.
You know what I'm saying? So one back washing another back. You know what I'm saying? So let them boys eat. Yeah. That's all I got, man.
Okay, Ando.
Yes, sir. So I agree with Lev and Obi. They should be getting paid a lot more money, but not the same amount of money as NBA players. They don't generate enough revenue.
The infrastructure's not there yet. Yeah, I got what you're saying. You're right. You're right too.
and they need to allow this sport to ride Caitlin Clark, that Caitlin Clark wave, to bring in more money. She needs to be the face of the league, like Tiger was the face of golf. And people are going to be paying attention to what's that girl Juju coming out of USC that was already
Juju on
breaking
that
all
beat.
her
Juju on that beat, baby.
before she was already before she blew out her new breaking all the collegiate records that old girl had put up at a faster pace. So let Caitlin be the face of the league to get you that money, ladies.
Yep.
Because now people are going to see these other stars and how great this league is.
It's strategy. And I know where you're going with that. It's strategy. And I'm going to talk about it in a minute. That's brilliant what you just said. And I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah. So definitely they need a pay raise. I think, I grew up, it was popular, when Cheryl Miller was playing. I mean, you catch the games on NBC and all that, but I think what happened was they didn't like that it was a lot of lesbian women, so they didn't want that on national TV. So that NBA didn't advertise and support one of their own leagues. Why? I mean, you can put it on TV. Well, why were the games not hardly ever on TV or ever advertised? You didn't even know when the season was started. Unless you was doing some deep research. They didn't even have WNBA on the drop-down bars when you're on the sports page.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that has to do now with social media, man. All these college players, they on social media big time. I mean, they got thousands.
Exactly. So now they don't have a problem with it. As the time changed, now they don't have a problem with it. But I think, intentionally or unintentionally, whichever way you want to look at it, the NBA failed the WNBA. And now it's time to make all that up, and they need the face of Caitlin Clark to do that. So yeah, they definitely deserve higher wages, but not to the level of the NBA. The average WNBA salary, I looked it up, was like 62,000.
Yeah, it's pathetic.
That's crazy.
And they're not asking for NBA money. They know they don't deserve. They can't get that because they're not.
But the highest paid player is $215,000. The highest paid.
No.
Those girls.
Old girl, Candace Parker, man, she making like 7,000, like 750 something thousand, almost like that.
Okay.
The
average for the top players. I'm sorry, not the top players.
WNBA, but still though, that ain't even cracking the mill.
But that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. The top players
after taxes, she might be getting 400,000, maybe.
Right. Now, how much you think the top player in the WNBA should be making? I think the top player in WNBA should be making at least
like $5 million. Yeah, $10 million, 5 to 10.
Yeah.
The saving grace is the endorsements. The endorsements, like Angel Reese, for example, she making $20 million, man. In endorsements and podcasting and things like that.
And that's where they make their money.
But they can't billions yet because the league is still like even as of last year, the league's still operating in a deficit. They're not making money.
The infrastructure is not there. I got what you're saying. You're right, Lil. You're absolutely right. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
You can't pay right now. The top person is you're looking at Asia Wilson on the Feast of Collier. You can't pay them $5 million right now.
You're absolutely right.
You pay them, you ain't gonna be able to pay nobody else on the roster.
You're gonna bankrupt the league.
No, you can't. No, you can't do it right now.
Right. You're right.
You can't do it right now.
You can't do it right now.
That's why you better ride that Caitlin Clark wave so that you can do it 2 years from now, 3 years from now, and you can negotiate that in your collective bargaining agreement by just saying, hey, if our viewership is this, if it goes up 20%, 30%, 40%,
there you go.
Then our salary range will be structured like this in 2 years from now, 3 years from now. So that's how you get there. But no, you're not going to get it right now.
No,
but you have to be strategic. Now, as far as Trump limiting NIL deals for college athletes, I really don't have a problem with it, except for who he is trying to exclude. And he's asking that, his team to put a plan in place in the next 30 days that he can implement because they have to figure out how they're going to implement it. But on the face of it, he's saying they want to eliminate third-party donors, but keep large sponsorships. So, you're talking about alumni who collectively, a lot of them probably have over $1 billion, and a group can get in and they can help pay these kids. So, and then they can in turn, probably make a percentage of the money out of, when the kid goes pro, however they have it set up, right? But why would you eliminate third-party donorship, but they could keep the main sponsors? The main sponsors, the Nikes and the Under Armours and Chick-fil-A's or whoever these kids sign with, they're already the one percenters. They're already the one percenter. So here again, you're taking away. And anytime I see rules be made and money be taken away, I just look at the group of people that it affects the most, and that tells me all I need to know.
Exactly.
The target audience. Yeah.
It tells me all I need to know.
Yeah.
Who's it affecting? It's affecting, look at all these African-American kids. Yeah. Is it going to affect, a lot of these white college players? Absolutely. But when you got like 80% of them, of the top ones, are African-American, that's who it's affecting. And it's extending a level of control to these big-time sponsors and taking the opportunity away from the middleman, the alumni, the third party. So you're going to limit what the kids can make. And then you're going to decide who can actually sponsor them. You're going to make that decision. Oh, not you guys over here, even though you got the money. Nah, just my friends over here. Yeah, that's pathetic, because let's flip the script and imagine, if you will, if golf and hockey were the leading collegiate sports and they were bringing in billions of dollars.
Wouldn't be no problem. Pay them.
Do you think they would be trying to change something with the NIL? They'd be like, no,
absolutely not.
These kids are generating so much money for the economy. This
That's
is a capitalistic society.
That's a good point.
Let them get paid what they're worth.
That's a good point.
That would be the argument. If it was golf or hockey, we wouldn't even be this wouldn't even be a thing.
I'm thinking right now, man, what if some overhyped, sensational, phenom white golf player came out of college right now and he was going to be the next phenom player and he got all these NIL deals for golf and all that? What do you think will be the hype around that? What will be the pop out? And then behind him comes some black kid, you know what I'm saying, from the hood or whatever, that's just as good, talented as wise and all that. What will be the, you know what I'm saying? How would they work that? That is a great point. You just brought something to light, because the scenarios almost reveal themselves when you say stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It almost just come right to you. But go ahead, I'll let you finish.
We've already seen it. We've already seen it. We saw it about 30 years ago, right? You remember the kid? I think he went to the University of Colorado and he was a those snow ski board champion or something, and he was an amateur.
Yeah.
But he was being paid by a sponsor because he was one of the best little snowboarders in the country, but he was a college student.
Right.
They let him keep his sponsorship. We've seen this before. But look at the sport.
Yeah, we've seen it in golf.
Who they make changes.
Yeah, we saw it in golf. Like his name Tiger Woods. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we saw it in golf. Okay, so check this out. Man, I love this, man. You guys made some great points. So here's my take on it. The WNBA players should make a little more money, and to your point, you guys are absolutely spot on. They can't make what the NBA players are making because that's years in the making. That's years of infrastructure. That's years of bargaining and collective bargaining agreement. There's years of negotiating. There's years of, laying the groundwork. There's years involved in that. Okay. And I know the WNBA been around for some years. It has, but here's the thing though, in order for them to even, they're not realistically. They'll never catch what NBA players are making. That I'm just being 100. They'll never be paid what NBA players are paid. It's never going to happen. I'm just going to be frank with that. It's never going to happen. But if you want them to be paid a respectable salary, I think that they counter the NBA franchises that have those teams in those cities, because they mostly co-located outside of Seattle, need to do more as far as maybe they should partner in ownership. Maybe the Hawks should partner with the Dream and say, let's do co-ownership so I can not only broadcast your games on Ion, but I can get you on ESPN too a little more frequently. Let's get you some more TV deals. You know what I'm saying? Instead of have you playing on Ion and have you playing on USA, let's get you on ESPN, ESPN2, or the NBA TV or NBA TV. NBA TV don't carry that many games. They carry one game a week during the NBA season, one game, So that's another platform. Maybe they should look at that. And also, let's just look at this for what it is on the second part of that. This is just American culture. This is no shock to anybody. But he's considering limiting NIL deals for collegiate athletes. Look, that's targeting what are the most discriminated demographic of people in the country? Black people, okay? Black people, women, and black women. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. Black people, women, and black women are the most. Although black women are considered in this country the lowest on the totem pole, they are the most educated species on the planet. Black women are. That's fact. Okay, you can Google that. You can ask Jeeves. You can Yahoo it. You can do whatever the hell you want. The facts are not going to change. Black women are the most educated species on the planet. Okay, so it goes back to my point what I said before. Those women are athletes. They're going out here. They are still in the midst of all that. Let's just give our women our flowers right now. In the midst of all that, some of these WNBA players, man, in spite of all that, they're tremendous athletes. They're still mothers, man. Some of those are mothers. They're still mothers. Some of them are married and have families and are head of households, and they still doing all of that in the midst of going out there and performing and putting on the show and putting their bodies on the line and playing basketball, man, and entertaining the fans out there, and they're not getting paid nowhere near, what they do. So I think that they should get paid something that's compensable, that's fair. I don't think it'll be $300-something million like the NBA get right now. It's astronomical, but they got all those deals with ABC and NBC and all this other stuff. The star player in the WNBA, it's not inconceivable to see why we shouldn't be paying them in excess. They should be millionaires for playing a millionaire industry. They are professional athletes. Every other professional athlete across every spectrum, tennis, basketball, baseball, hockey, football, whatever, they're all millionaires. The WNBA is the only league to where most of the players are not millionaires. That we can't have that. That's just not, even the USA soccer team are millionaires. You understand what I'm saying? But the WNBA is not. So we got to fix that. It's just not right. It's just not right. They got to pay these women something that's fair for them. $10 million, $8 million, $5 million. That's not out of the realm of what we should be doing. Okay. So I think we should get that done. All right, so fellas, we're gonna jump into our next segment. It is called Doom 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 Doom. Hey, this or that, this or that, this or that. Fellas, check it out, man. We're doing a comedy edition tonight, fellas. I'm gonna start a little trash. And Watchdog, me and you don't have many conversations about this kind of stuff right here, man. But man, who you picking out of Mike Epps or Kevin Hart?
Oh shit!
Come on with it. Don't take too long.
Man,
You
ain't
ain't
gonna take
got.
too long. Hey, look. They
I
done
know
had
it's
they
a tough
beef.
one.
They
I know
recently.
it's a bun bunner. I know
Man,
it is.
boy, you trying to start something? Them dudes just squashed they beef not too long ago. They was out there joning on each other. Mike Epps was feeling some kind of way about Kevin Hart, saying, "Boy, you ain't funny with your little peep squeak ass. You know, you're 2 inches taller than a nickel. I mean, what the fuck going on?"
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to understand what he's talking about, but man, it depends on which Mike Epps you're looking at. You look at the Mike Epps from Friday. You know, hey,
All about the Benjamins.
Smoke ass.
That all about the Benjamins was funny than a motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he looking over there. Smoke ass, get you on that thing of shit. You know, he running down the street because he done smoked that stuff and he running in front of the car and his doggone tighty whitey. Yeah, I don't know, you know, and then he was in all the bit. Man, but then when you go back and flip and look at Kevin Hart and in what is it? Was it Jumanji?
No, Jumanji. I mean, he got a lot of movies.
Boy, he got a lot of them out there. I ain't gonna throw him out there with his
Night
soul plane
School.
thing. Yeah, boy, he got some stuff out there, man. Then he went doggone dramatic on you, man, with that one with when he was a dad.
Yeah.
So, bruh, because of that diversity and what that movie expressed to folk, I'm gonna push to Kevin because of that, because he showed that dramatic side, and then in the movie took off, man. That one I can't think of the name of it, but when he was a single dad and they were trying to tell him he don't know how to raise his kid, he need to get a kid. If you really watch that movie, man, for those, you know, individuals out there that are single dads or dads that are trying to get, you know, just trying to get that time and space with their kids, and the moms out there that's keeping them away from, and they not trying to be associated as a dad, and they trying to do their things. I know a dude right now, he's struggling, man. He trying, and his kid probably about 10 miles away from him, but the mom won't let him see. I mean, at all, right? So I'm gonna push because of that particular aspect of that movie and the commonality that what Kevin tried to depict in that, what he depicted in that movie. I'm gonna get an edge to Kevin, man.
Okay, Big Hart. I bet that. Over one. Kevin Hart, Mike Epps.
Hey. Katie out here trying to be a smart ass. Nah, man. I got the opportunity to see both of them in
yeah, me too.
The comedy shows, man, and I got to see old young Mike Epps, man. It was in Overland Park, man. Got to see him at a little comedy club called Stanford and Son, and man, that dude just, man, he just a straight fool, man. You know, the talent that dude has, man, and you know, he just a straight clown, man. You know, Kevin Hart, man, I can't take nothing away from him neither, man. I mean, Kevin Hart is really funny, man, and you know, he got a lot of, you know, uniqueness to his talents, man. You know, he do some pretty good stuff, man. But you know, my person, man, will be old Day, man, because you know, when he get on the road, man.
Man, he
right,
is.
He just, man,
yeah, he crazy, the motherfucker.
He'll have you in stitches, man, and you know, that's just me, man. That's just my take. Old Day.
Right on. Okay. All right. Endo.
Man, this is a good one, dog. Because I like Mike Epps early on, and then he had a period, you know, shortly into his career, man, maybe about 10 years, where I didn't really think he was that funny anymore.
What?
And then as he got older, I guess, and started having more life experiences, and he had some new stuff. And I was back loving him again.
Yeah, baby.
And then I got the same thing with Kevin. You know, I thought he was funny. He was all right. Then I guess we just got to see so much of him. It just seemed like he just yelling all the goddamn time. It's like, You know, they have different comedic styles, man.
Man, that's about me, man. You've been knowing me for over 20 years, and I'm known as the underground comedian, but you say that about me too, man? Did I ever fall off or what? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, dog, you know, you always been Gucci, baby. You just didn't have a pub. You know.
All right, man.
But I like both of them though, man. I like both of them, man. Both of them doing their thing, bro. But if I had to choose one, I choose Mike Epps because Mike Epps, once he, like my man said, once he get rolling, man, you just in stitches. You just can't, you know, you just ain't gonna stop laughing because that dude is just
Yeah, he crazy motherfucker, man.
He crazy, man. He crazy the motherfucker.
Yeah, he crazy the motherfucker. Okay.
There's a couple more I thought you could have had on here though that would have made it even more interesting.
Well, hey, we got several other episodes to go, so it's coming.
Okay, all right. Let me give you a couple of names.
I already know.
All right, but I'm gonna go with Mike on this one.
Okay, all right. Lil, who you got, man?
Man, I'm gonna go the opposite direction, man. I'm gonna go I'll tell you off top, it's Kevin Hart. And it ain't hard for me because Mike Epps, to me, I think he's a really good actor. You know, he's funny. You know, he's funny dude, man. I'm gonna watch everything he's in. I don't love him as a just a stand-up comedian. I think Kevin Hart, I love him in both. I've seen them both, man. Seen them both, in their comedic roles, and I've seen them in their movies, man. And I think Kevin Hart, I think his delivery is just so good, man. That guy is just so good. And I can't think of a movie that I watched where Kevin Hart wasn't funny. I can't. What's his name? Day and them, man. When they got around about Friday, what is it? Friday after next, next Friday. What was it? Next Friday, and then Friday after next, something like that. By that third one, man, he wasn't funny to me no more. You know, he wasn't. You know, I ain't saying he ain't funny because he is. He funny guy, man. But I just love Kevin Hart, man. Kevin Hart, that dude, just anything he says, I'm cracking up. And sometime before he even gets it out, because I know what he's about to say. All right, so I'm going with Kevin Hart on this.
Okay, all right. Well, this is my take on it. I bust both of them ass, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now, I'm funny to the motherfuckers, okay? In case y'all didn't know, your boy got skills out here. I'm telling you right now, man, I'm funny when I wake up. Before I even touch my feet on the ground, dog, I got a motherfucker laughing. You know what I'm saying? I keep motherfucking laughing at this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? But if I had to go with one, though, man, I'm going to tell you, I go with Mike, man. Because Mike, man. Okay, so let me tell y'all a little secret, man. Y'all know I be fucking around with the industry a little bit. Y'all know I know a couple people. I ain't big time like that, but I know a couple people, right? But so I was supposed to make up. A couple of these guys I probably done ran into. I'm just saying, yeah, I ain't naming no names. I'm just gonna take Mike. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna take Mike because there's a few things about that industry, man. That comedy industry just kind of grimy, man. You know, and you know, some dudes out here be joke jacking, dog. They be joke jacking motherfuckers and shit like that, man. You know, and
hearing that for years.
Yeah, man, they be joke jacking, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell y'all a true story. I'm gonna tell you a true story. Okay, so I did a little show in Biloxi, Mississippi, man, at the Beau Rivage. Earth, Wind, and Fire was there, man. One of my comedic friends asked me to come down there, man, in the industry. Came down there. I opened for him, right? I did a 10-minute set. Stand-up comedy on stage. You know, Isaac McKay will tell y'all all about this. He know all about this stuff right here, man. So I did a little 10-minute thing, man, and I tore it up, destroyed it. You know what I'm saying? I knew I was going to crack their spleen, dog, because that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I knew I was going to tear the house down. And lo and behold, man, you know, I go on YouTube a couple months later, man, and the headliner, one of the headliners, and I ain't gonna call him name, was using some of my shit, dog. I ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dog, you can't be joke jacking me like that, dog. But I ain't nobody. He big time. You know what I'm saying? So I can't go at him like that because, you know, it would cause the whole stir. But I'm like, bro, that's my shit. Now, if you know me, like y'all know me for decades, y'all know I'm an original motherfucker, dog. Okay, when it come to calling cadence, when it come to doing everything, I don't do nothing like nobody do. I do my own shit. You know what I'm saying? I come off the top. I could bleed right now. I could drop a 5-minute set right now. No rehearsal, just off the dome. Come on with it right now. Crack spleens. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't like that. Big joke jacket. So I'm gonna go with Mike, man. But I'm just going. I ain't saying it was Kev or nothing like that. I'm just saying. But there's some guys out there they will do that. So we're gonna move on to the next. I'm gonna get off that. So is it Dave Chappelle or Bernie Mac? All right. Watchdog. Now I already know who you going with this right here because you and I share this sentiment that one dude is the best, is the GOAT, is of all time. So Watchdog, I'm asking you right now, is it B-Mac or Dave Chappelle?
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
No, I ain't about to do
that. I ain't coming for no fools. And New York got 30 old motherfuckers want to look good.
I knew you about to do that. I knew you about to do that.
I ain't got to get by you, goddamn it. I told you, dirty motherfucker, who I was going with. Motherfucker, hey, I'm Bobby B, baby. Bobby B. I'm Bobby B. I got something for you over there. Hey, mama. Thank you. I don't give a fuck about you. Sorry, motherfucker. You know who I'm going with. I don't give a fuck.
I already know who you're going with.
I'm going with my man.
I'm gonna go ahead and get my answer right now with him. So you ain't gotta wait on me. I'm telling you, it's Bernie Mac. I love Dave Chappelle with everything in my core. He's a bad, but he'll be a bad man. He is a bad man. Okay, can't nobody fuck with Bernie Mac, dog. I'm gonna get my answer right now. Okay. All right, Overwatch. I'm gonna go on to you right now, dog. I'm gonna go get my answer now. It's Bernie Mac, dog.
Man, I knew Watchdog was gonna do that, man. I was like, man, I wish I'd have beat you to it, man. But I knew he was about to come out with that one, man. I just like, hey, I need to play the lottery today, man. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I might win a couple dollars. But I know if I don't pick Bernie Mac, there'll be some furniture moving up in this motherfucker.
If I come from this business, it's gonna be trouble.
Nah, man. Hey, man, God rest his soul, man. Shit, man. I wish that mother was still alive. Him, Robin Harris, man, if them mother was still alive today,
Stop that, boy. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Boy. They kids. We won't die.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Did he just throw Robert Harris like that?
Robert Harris, man. What you talking about? What about this right here? I ain't bullshitting.
Yeah.
Richard Pryor, dog. I ain't bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? They're my boys right there, man.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, man. That's bro. Yeah, that's he original king of comedy, man. That's real.
The original motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Samuel took that shit.
Yeah, he bad, man. He bad.
Yeah, my choice is Bernie Mac.
Mac. Okay, then. Big Lev. Who you going with? Bernie Mac or Dave Chappelle?
Man, hey, y'all convinced me. Y'all convinced me to change my answer. Oh, hold on. All right. Y'all convinced me of mine, man, because I was sitting here laughing at everything that y'all said that Bernie Mac said. I was gonna say, I originally wasn't gonna say him, man, because doggone Dave Chappelle, his jokes are so deep, man, and so funny. Bad. He get into character, and I'll be.
He's so cold.
That dude is something else.
He's so cold.
Basically, crackhead Dave Chappelle.
He's so
Dave
cold.
Chappelle is funny.
He's cold.
The only thing, you got to be smart to get some of Dave Chappelle jokes, man. You got to really sit there and pay attention to it because he gets sometimes. You ain't got to worry about all of that with Bernie Mac. With Bernie Mac, you just gonna, some milk and cookies. You gonna hear that? You gonna think about nothing. You ain't got to think about that, man. Yeah, I'm gonna change my mind, man. I'm gonna go with Bernie Mac.
Okay. And you know what? It's ironic you say that, dog, because me and Dave Chappelle got the same birthday, dog. The same August 24th. That's my Virgo brother, man. I love him to death. He a funny motherfucker to the heart. I ain't gonna lie to you. I probably rate him like 1A. Because Bernie Mac is number one, but he got to be like 1A. Because Dave Chappelle is a bad man, dog. He a bad man, dog. Yes, sir. Ando, 84, Curtis Blow like 84. Roddy White with the Roddy White throwback. You know what I'm saying? What it is, dog? Is it Bernie or is it Dave Chappelle?
Well, bruh, I'm about to tell you like this right here, and I ain't scared. I
already know what you're going to say, dog, because you're the against the grain kind of motherfucker.
Goddamn right I am. And it's Dave motherfucking Chappelle.
Watch it, sucker.
What? For everything that Lev just said, man, Dave is
it's Dave, bitch.
Dave can hit you. He can hit you with a couple of quick 1-2 one-liner, and he can sit there and talk to you and tell you a story for about 2 minutes. And another story about
I ain't gonna take
2
nothing
minutes.
away from him.
And then another story for about 2 minutes, and all of them funny. And then he'll put all them stories together at the end of his show to point some shit out to you.
Yeah, he bad boy. I can't lie. He's a bad boy. He's a bad dude.
That's a bad man. That's a comedic genius for me. You know, the Chappelle Show, man, and everything that he's done, you know, after he started eating right and, you know, and putting muscle on and stuff. I mean, he's just been, that dude is amazing.
He is bad boy.
Bernie Mac, dude, I can't take nothing away from Bernie Mac. Come on, man. Nobody wanted, none of those comedians wanted to follow.
I can't hear, man, on the plane. Don't tell me what to do all fucking time. Come on, dog.
I hear you, Watchdog. I hear you, dog.
Where you going after that? Where you going after that? Home. What time? 12. That's the time your plane land? Maybe. Bitch, I'll be here when the fuck I get here. The bitch make me sick, you know.
Hey, look here. Look here, man. I ain't taking nothing away from Bernie, but it's for me, it's Dave Chappelle, hands down. Listen, during the Kings of Comedy tour, they went back, interviewed all those guys, and it was like, look, man, nobody wanted to follow freaking Bernie Mac.
Drop D.L. Hughley and put Dave Chappelle on there. That's just my personal opinion.
Now, say that again, Tim. Say that again.
They could have dropped D.L. Hughley and put Dave Chappelle on the Kings of Comedy. That's just me, you know.
No, that's not just you. That's everybody. But let me tell you something. So they didn't want to follow up Bernie because Bernie used to leave them in stitches. I guarantee you if Chappelle was on there, they wouldn't want to follow up Chappelle either.
Yeah. You two together, you know what I'm saying? What Steve Harvey said, they would have murdered.
Yeah.
They would have absolutely, the bar would have been set so high, man, you couldn't even come behind them guys, man.
That's right. And nothing against DL. You know, I like DL.
He's funny.
DL's funny, man. But you're talking about DL and Chappelle, then
it's two different categories, dog. He's not in that realm. He's not in that realm. You know.
But it's Dave for me, guys, not Bernie.
Dave Chappelle. Okay. All right. Well, check it out, man. We would like to invite you guys to follow us, man. Like and subscribe, BaldHead Reasoning, man. Right now, like, subscribe, share, man. Tap in. I don't give a damn. You send a damn smoke screen, email, fax. You can send goddamn damn FedEx, Pony Express. I don't give a damn. Okay. Tell somebody about what's going on, man, and let them tap in to BaldHead Reasoning, man. Tell them about this thing right now. Get them on game right now, man. It's a full court press right now. Get them out there, man. Get them guys out there to subscribe to BaldHead Reasoning, man. And check this out. On our 50th episode, man, we on 46 right now. On our 50th episode, guess what, man? We about to come through and punch y'all right in the mouth, man. Check this out. We're gonna be streaming live on our YouTube page, man. Can you dig that? BaldHead Reasoning, that's right. BaldHead Reasoning on YouTube gonna be streaming live, baby. You dig? On our 50th episode, man, it's gonna be all kind of platforms. It's gonna be on my personal Facebook page, all them guys' Facebook page, man. It's gonna be on YouTube. It's gonna be on Spotify. We're gonna be streaming live. We're gonna have a chat. Y'all get on here and y'all can talk to us and we're going to talk to you, man. When I move, you move, and it's going to be just like that. You dig that? So that's coming up pretty soon, man. But in the meantime, go ahead and like and hit that subscribe button, man. Go ahead and follow us, man. Subscribe, tap in, check out BaldHead Reason. You got a comment, a question, or comment? No problem. Go ahead and hit us at baldheadreasoner@gmail.com. That's baldheadreasoner@gmail.com, man. Drop us a comment, man. Hit us up. Let us know what you'd like to see, man. Hey, Lev rocking that merch right there, man. You want to get one of them t-shirts right there, man, you better hit us up so you can get one of them things right there. You dig what I'm talking about? But we're going to jump into our favorite segment, man. You know, we like to go ahead and just cause Ando all kind of headaches right now, man. This segment is called In Their Prime. In their prime. Ando, go ahead and kick us off, better roll. Do you like my man Rex?
Don't answer with your heart.
Answer with your heart, dog. Do you like old sexy Rex Chapman or J.J. Redick?
Testing. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, baby.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Same player.
Yeah.
Same player. I repeat, same player on different sides of their career. So, yeah, in college, give me Rex Chapman. In pros, give me J.J. Redick.
Okay. And why? And why?
And why?
And why?
Oh, okay. Well, I thought Rex Chapman during his time at University of Kentucky, I mean, up to that point, you hadn't seen a college basketball player like that for a long time.
Let me interject one thing before you go forward. Mm-hmm. You do know that Rex Chapman played in the Michael Jordan era, and that they played Jordan them in a playoff series where he had a pretty good series. I'm just going to, and we'll go from there. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, so that being said, to me, I mean, both of them obviously were great college basketball players, man. But I just like Rex Chapman. I thought Rex Chapman made more of an impact at the time when he came through. You didn't have white guards that were shooting that pure in college. And so, I mean, this guy was he was an offense. He was an offense to himself in college. But in the pros, I just think JJ Redick, I mean, hustler, never die attitude, tenacious. I didn't think JJ Redick was going to last 2 to 3 years in the NBA. Honestly, I'm just like, he's a max out college guy.
I did, because he could shoot that thing. He could shoot that thing.
What he ended up playing, like 15 years?
He could, like 12, 14 years.
Yeah, so after about the 5th or 6th year, I really start watching him.
He can shoot that thing, dog.
I'm like, oh, this kid can play.
Yeah, he can play, dog.
He's grown. But yeah, in the pros, I got to go with JJ, man.
Okay. All right. Bet. Rex in college, JJ okay. All right, watch dog.
Well, I'm gonna go on the flip side of that. I'm gonna go with JJ in college because JJ was a prolific at Duke, and I gotta give him that because he showed his tail off at Duke. So I gotta go with JJ and Duke, and because of that particular aspect of it. Yes, and then I'm gonna give him a nod over on the NBA side too. But not only did he last 15 years, because Ando said he didn't believe he was gonna last 2, but he went 15 years in the league. I want to say it was 15. Let me make sure. Yeah, I want to say 15 years in the pros. But at Duke, the man was number 1, bro. He's the number 1 player. 2,769 points at Duke. 2769, if I ain't mistaken. But JJ in college, and then I'm gonna give him JJ in the NBA too, just because of his tenacity and ability. He was a shooter, dog. Give him the man his props. I understand there was some other folks. Chapman was out. I get it. JJ only dunked, Chapman only dunked one time in his NBA career, but because he was always standing out there at the damn 3-point line. But I'm gonna leave that alone. But I'm going with JJ on both sides of the ball, both sides of the court, from collegiate to the professional side.
Okay.
To the NBA.
Okay, bet that. All right. On the big level, JJ or Rex Chapman?
Hey, what show? You would say this episode 46?
46.
He better go off.
46.
46.
Yeah, you're right, Watchdog. You're right, Watchdog. Because in the 46 episodes we had, this might be the easiest question we had, and Ando's still messing it up. Ando, you messed up the easiest question we had, dog. Hey, he threw us an alley. He threw us an alley, and we supposed to be Dominique with this question. Because, hey, I know you in Cali, and I know pretty much everything is legal out there, but you smoking some of that extra stuff. I don't know what you smoking right now, man. Because, hey, can y'all still hear me? Because all y'all froze.
We can hear you, dog. We can hear you just fine. That's why I'm laughing my ass off.
No, we ain't.
That's why I'm laughing my ass off.
I don't, yeah. Oh, while with y'all back now. I expect the Ando to freeze. He over there smoking some good stuff, man. Some real good stuff. You talking about JJ Redick? No, it ain't. I can't think of other than Steph Curry. I can't think of a more prolific shooter in college than JJ Redick. If I'm wrong, y'all let me. I can't think of another one. All right, come on back in here. I don't know where you went. Come on back in here and get this whipping. All right. I can't think of another one, man. Hey, and then I can think of some moments with Rex Chapman. You know, he has some nice moments. JJ Redick, dog. That I mean, you're talking about teams throwing 2 and 3 players at this dude, and he wasn't the most. He'll tell if you ever watch his documentary, he wasn't the most athletic guy. Y'all know I'm old Dookie, man. I'm an old Duke fan now to the core. I know. Hey, he wasn't as athletic as anybody that was guarding him, but nobody could stop him. Nobody. Defenses, they came into the game. He was priority number 1 for every defense that they played. And he played on the team with some future NBA players, man, a lot of future NBA players. But he was priority number 1. That's who they had to lock down. He was the person. Yeah.
You kind of sound like his agent right now, trying to get him a new contract. Is there any reason? That we should believe that you have a slight bias towards JJ Redick?
Yeah,
anything in your background?
Yeah, that's the reason. The stats. Hey, and then go back and look at some games.
Oh, okay. I thought because your favorite team was Duke. Okay, never mind.
Let's do this right here. Just think. You ain't got to answer it out loud, but think about any Rex Chapman moments you can remember in college, and then think about the JJ Redick moments you can remember in college. I guarantee you, it ain't even a question, man. Who had the most, the bigger moments? Who you remember most? Rex had some nice moments. He was, he was different. But JJ Redick was a whole nother level.
He can shoot shooter. That thing. He can shoot that thing, man.
Hey, no, he could shoot that thing his freshman and sophomore year, but then he developed his junior and senior year. He developed getting to the hole with the ball. You know, he wasn't happy with it, but he
that
part. So he
true.
was complete in college, man.
That's true. That's true.
100 out of 100 times over Rex Chapman every time.
That's true.
And that's damn pro.
Okay. All right, over one.
Great points, guys. Great points. I like the more athletic player. I know, y'all mentioned it earlier. Old Rex, he gave Jordan some fits, man.
That's why I said that earlier. Cause Rex used to give Mike some problems, man.
He used to give him some fits, man, and I like the fact that JJ Redick was, straight prolific shooter, man. I mean, he can, as soon as that thing came off them fingertips, man, it was straight wet, man. You know what I'm saying?
He can shoot, man.
And he was just, I kind of fell off with him, man, when he was with my old pals, man. That mug, he did not show up, man. He wasn't available, and he just, man, it's like the player that they picked him for to be and to lead that ball club, man. He just didn't do it, man. And he made some money during his career, man. Being the shooter that he was, man. And it's like Lev said, both of them had some great college careers, man. I think Rex was he SEC Player of the Year or something of that nature? I think.
Oh,
huh?
I don't think he won Player of the Year.
No,
I know he got the tournament at MVP or something like that. SEC tournament. Yeah.
No. He was SEC tournament MVP.
Yeah.
1988.
Yeah. But Rex Chapman, man, he was more of a how I put it, highlight reel type player. He would give you those plays that actually, show up on the highlight reel or ESPN type deal. JJ Redick was just your basically, lights out shooter, man. If he was open, he was draining it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you had one person on him, you better bring a double. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, he's gonna put in about 20 on you.
Yeah.
Hey, so Obi, you and Lev, I challenge you to go and look at what Rex Chapman averaged per game during his career.
I ain't even picked yet though. I ain't even picked yet though.
I mean, I'm just saying, I would challenge you and Lev. Hey, listen, man.
You said
You're getting astray. I'm actually talking to Lev right now, bro.
All right. Go ahead, man.
You said you're in college.
I would challenge you to go look at their professional stats. Rex Chapman created JJ Redick.
But now in the pros, it wasn't close. It's Rex Chapman. It's not close.
Yeah.
It's not close. It's not a close comparison in pros.
We talking about complete body of work.
We're talking about college and pros.
Right.
Yeah. And you know, when it comes down to it, man, I'm you know, being a referee, man, I'm rolling with the most athletic, you know, player. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that can do it on both sides of the ball.
So let's do this.
And mine was Rex, man. You know what I'm saying? Because JJ Redick, he wasn't a defender, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was just one side. He was a shooter. And don't get me wrong, he was a great shooter, man. Nobody couldn't stop him, man. You know what I'm saying? When he was hot. But
thank you, Obi.
I'm just saying, I'm just more with
you had me worried for a minute there, bro.
Nah, man.
Well, let's go with this then. I'll put a bow on this. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's the most complete player if you look college and if you look college and pro, if you're gonna do both of them, it's gonna be Rex Chapman. Because Rex Chapman was also more athletic for sure. Both of them were 6'4", but ain't no doubt about it, Rex Chapman was more athletic. And he outscored him, you know, by a couple of points or whatever. He also won a silver medal because he was on the Olympic team, 1987. And Rex Chapman was in the slam dunk competition. JJ Redick can't jump, you know what I'm saying? That's athleticism. Rex Chapman averaged 14.
Steph ain't in the slam dunk competition. What they got to do with it?
No. We're just talking about athletic ability. That's all I'm saying. Like, and Rex, now stat wise, if you go down the numbers, Rex got him beat, dog, in everything. He got to beat him everything. In the both. But by your point, you said total body of work.
Right. You saying he outscoring him, but he ain't outscoring him in college. You discounting that.
But okay, let's go with college then. At no time was JJ Redick ever the MVP of any type of tournament or anything like that. Never. It's not in.
The ACC tournament.
No, he wasn't. He was National Player of the Year in 2006. He was never MVP in the ACC tournament. Never. I'm looking at it right now.
Hey, listen to what you just said. You said he was National Player of the Year in 2006. Did Rex Chapman ever get that?
No.
Was he even running ever?
Yeah.
Rex Chapman was never in no.
But
he was never top 5 for national.
But in retrospect, though, he was also first team All SEC, second team All SEC. JJ Redick never had those honors in his conference either, though.
Whoa, wait a minute. JJ Redick was never first team All ACC?
Nope.
No. JJ Redick was first team All ACC 3 years.
I'm looking at it right now. Okay,
JJ Redick was
as you were, two-time first team All ACC. 2005, 2006. Yeah, you're right.
Year.
And he was the tournament tournament MVP, ACC 2005, 2006.
And that's back on now. We're talking about National Player of the Year, tournament MVP, 2-time ACC, first team All ACC. But we just went back and named the whole.
But we're going to total body of work though in the NBA. Rex got a medal, a silver medal, an Olympic medal, okay? And he averaged 2 more points per game than he did. And rebounds and assists about the same. Rebounds and assists about the same.
Hey,
they're the same player.
Rex got a silver medal. A silver medal. That was a bad year for the Olympic team. So he got a silver medal. That means he was on a losing team.
Yeah, he's on a bad team.
He was on a team.
He's on bad shape.
Yeah.
I'm looking up something right now about Rex.
But you got to get invited to the team, though, Lev. That's the important thing, though. You got to be invited to the team, though.
Yeah.
Rex was a Gatorade State Player of the Year. He was Associated Press Player of the Year and McDonald's All-American Press Player of the Year. And a McDonald's All-American.
Okay. So that means going into college, he was the number one player. But when he finished college, he was not the number one player. Now with J.J. Redick, he was underrated. He was none of that coming out of high school, like you just named. But then when he left college, he was one of the top players. I mean, if you look at that, you got to look at who did more with less. Who did more with less?
What was J.J. Redick?
Rex Chapman was drafted number 8. I don't think that's too bad.
Yeah, and he was the first pick ever of the Charlotte Hornets. The first pick ever of the Charlotte Hornets. The first pick ever of the Charlotte.
Talking about the Charlotte Hornets.
And J.J. Redick was drafted Atlantic 11th, 2006.
I mean, yeah, three spots. I mean, that ain't no big difference. Just like the 2 points ain't no
so
big
I'm saying,
difference.
we just talk about total body of work. So total body of work, because in the NBA, where it really counts, that's the ultimate goal. You know, you had a prolific college career. If we were just judging college matrix, J.J. Redick blow him out the water. But if you're looking at total body of work, they kind of balance out. Since the NBA kind of trumps that, that's all. That's just my, and that ain't saying that that's right. I'm just saying that if I'm gonna look at it, I'm gonna say J.J. Redick. That's just me.
Or Rex Chapman.
Rex Chapman. I'm sorry.
And Lev, again, I just want to know: is there any reason that you would have any bias to choose J.J. Redick, despite the fact that
he went to
better stats?
He might be
high
a
school,
Blue
college,
Devil
and pros. Is there any reason you have any bias?
He might be a Blue Devil. He might be a Blue Devil. I don't know. That could have something to do with it.
Bro. I'm a realist.
So I'm gonna tell you right now, Lev is straight up a homer, dog. He is a homer, dog. He going with them Blue Devils, dog, without a doubt. Okay, well, check it out, man. Well, look, since we got into it deep with that one, I love that in that prime, man. We're gonna jump to our last segment called Off the Dome, fellas. Off the Dome, fellas. Again, like, subscribe. BaldHead Reasoning, man, on YouTube and on Spotify, man. Check us out. New episodes every Monday. If you want to hit us up, email baldheadreasoner@gmail.com. Check this out. Off the Dome, fellas. I'm going to go ahead and go first tonight because I couldn't hold this one right here. I couldn't wait till we got to this one. All right. So I was down at Robins Air Base yesterday. Okay. Warner Robins Air Base. Be more specific. It's about an hour and a half from Metro Atlanta. I went down there, go down there like once a month and go get everything I need, to use my commissary and PX privileges. So I walk into the food court and I'm dining at your local Popeyes. I want me a little red beans and rice. You know what I'm saying? A little chicken, a little Cajun shrimp. You know what I'm saying? Look, New Orleans flavor. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy, you know what I'm talking about, man. I need a little taste of Louisiana.
You heard?
Okay, you heard me, fella. You heard me. You heard. Okay, so I rolled up in Popeyes, and I wanted to get a little chicken, baby. Okay, but I needed me a little salt, and I like me a little jalapeno pepper and a little salt on my chicken. You know what I'm saying? I like my little mixture. So I go over to the Charlie's, which is in the food court. All of us co-located, right?
I was waiting on you to say Charlie's was in there because I know Charlie's was up in
there. You
fries.
You better believe Charlie's was up in there with them seasoned fries. You better believe that. So I go over to Charlie's, right? Because I went up there to get some of that seasoning. As a matter of fact, watch dog. And the lady gonna tell me, now I got the little Dixie cups right there. The lady gonna tell me, did you purchase something over here, sir?
What?
And I said, what the hell are you talking about? I said, yeah, I'm in the food court. And she said, no, you purchased something here. I said, no. She said, well, this is just for Charles Payton. We are all separate. And I looked at him like, ain't this a food court? And she said, yeah, but I mean, you can go ahead, but but this just for Charles Payton. So I got my food. I got my little cup. Went over and I sat down. I couldn't let it go. It was bothering with me, man. This I hate to say it. Older lady. It was just I couldn't let it go, dog. It messed with me. So I got up and I went back over there and I talked to the manager. I said, man, let me talk to you for a minute, bro. I said, you the manager? Come on out here, let me holler at you right quick. So he came out there. I said, let me tell you something. I said, that lady right there, and I pointed at her right there in front of her face. I said, this lady right here, this lady right here, asked me when I came over here if I purchased something over here. I said, let me ask you a question. Is 25 years and 3 combat tours enough to pay for this little Dixie cup that I got from over here? Is that enough to pay for that? You know, is that enough? I just want to know, is that enough to pay for this little fucking Dixie cup that I got right here? Is that enough? You know? He said, yeah, I want to know because your employee asked me, did I spend any money over here at Old Chocolates? And I want to know, you know, what more do I need to do to compensate for that? I would think that after 25 years and 3 combat tours that I deserve to be able to get a Dixie cup in the fucking food court, okay, of the PX. And this lady running up on me asking me, did I spend money over here? I said, that shit is disrespectful. You need to check her, okay? I said, that shit is disrespectful. Her delivery is all jacked up. You need to check her right now. I said, because she's doing it to me, that means she's doing it to other people. I said, that's out of line. You need to put her in check, dog. Okay? You need to ring her in right now. I said, because that is out of line and you need to check that.
Tonight.
Right now.
Especially,
you know what I'm saying?
On a military installation.
On a military installation, she asked me that. So I asked the lady, I was like, do you know where you are? Do you know your audience? I said, do you realize that all of these people in here that work in here, do you know what they do for a living? And you're going to ask me that about a fucking Dixie cup? I said, that tells me that you have no idea where you're working and the people that you're servicing. You have no idea what you're doing or why you're here. You have no concept of why you need to have some type of professional courtesy towards these people. You have no concept of that at all. None whatsoever. I'm like, that will not be tolerated. I said, because one of these service members are going to definitely have a problem with her and they're going to say something to her and it's going to be a bad situation. I'm telling you, for your own education and to avoid a future situation, you need to know what's going on. You need to check that right now before it escalates. Okay? You need to handle that. And that's my off the dome. I just want to let y'all know about it. Okay? Obi-Wan?
Man, I got this one situation, and it came up yesterday. One of my fellow HOA board members sent me this doggone this text message. We got these old people in the neighborhood, man. That's okay. They're against the HOA. Got it. You know, they haven't paid their dues. You know, dues is $25 a month now. $25 a month, and includes trash. You know what I'm saying? Very, very inexpensive. Okay. Well, this lady in the neighborhood is trying to sell her house. So some of the people that's in the anti-HOA clique, they got stuff in their yards, you know what I'm saying, like anti-HOA stuff, and you know what I'm saying, the little flamingos and all kind of, you know what I'm saying, unattractive BS. Well, she's trying to sell her house and she's part of that little clique. So I guess one of the people that actually was viewing her home seen this and did a about face and rolled up out the neighborhood. And she actually inquired about it, and the people told her, said, well, I seen a whole bunch of stuff that was anti-HOA in the neighborhood, and I'm not for that. You know, it's like, hey, it seems like y'all got an issue in y'all neighborhood. So this woman gets on the doggone Facebook page. Now, she's an anti-HOA person. She thought all this stuff was funny before. And she's pleading her case. She's like, well, you know, I'm living check to check, and I would appreciate it if you guys can take this stuff out of your yards for the moment and actually allow me to be able to sell my house, because right now I think it's kind of impede me from selling my house. Everybody's like, Wait, what?
You did it to yourself.
Yeah, so first of all, you thought this shit was funny with all these people doing this dumb shit. I mean, people doing this in their own yards. To me, that's dumb. I'm not gonna mess up my fucking yard for nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That part. You know what I'm saying? But now you're mad because you can't sell your house because of these other clowns that's in your clique. Miss me with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, really? So it was just funny, man. It's like, you know, you got these clowns that's in the neighborhood that really wants the city of Clarksville to take over our neighborhood, and the city of Clarksville already said they're not taking on no more neighborhoods. It's your neighborhood, dog.
It's yours.
It's yours.
Take
you
all
live
shit.
in this motherfucker. Nobody else live in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You live in this. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we dealing with, dog. And that was a prime example of, you know what I'm saying, you idiot. You started this shit and now you can't finish it. So if you can't sell your house, hey, tough. You gotta deal with that shit. Hey, paycheck to paycheck, holla at your boy.
Yeah.
That's who I'm putting on blast.
Right on. Okay, Watchdog.
Oh, hey, I'm here. I don't know what happened to Leah. You know, I guess the Golden Gate Bridge had a problem.
He might have swan dived off that motherfucker. I don't know.
What he doing, man?
I'm gonna check on him after this. I gotta make sure he didn't dive off that motherfucker.
Hey, check on him, man, because he may be chasing that fishing pole. I don't know. He may be trying to drive him a great white. He out there trying to run that fishing pole. I don't know what's going on. But I gotta put a mud on blast today. Bro, me and the missus was driving into work. You know, you come through the gate. Come through the gate doing our thing, you know, the old Kevin Hart thing right there. Come through the gate, make our little right turn in our lane, and all of a sudden I see a vehicle coming straight at me in my damn lane. Hold up, what the fuck? And I slam on the brakes. And the wife look at me, and we both look at each other. What the fuck? You look French people. The motherfucker driving down my lane so they can get in a parking space that's off to the right so they can back into the bit. But they wouldn't look at me. She wouldn't motherfucking make eye contact with neither one of us. I mean, she backing that bitch up and making sure she don't look at us. And when I pulled by, I just looked at her and said, are you fucking crazy? Why would you drive down the wrong side of the road to get in a parking space on the right side of the road and I'm in that lane? And then you can't even make eye contact because I damn near hit you head on because I'm coming around the corner like, what the fuck? And then you like, oh, and you don't want to look at me because you know your ass is wrong. Why are you driving that? You could have waited. You see me coming and you still, you wasn't going to get to work no faster. You still had to walk a goddamn 200 meters. That right, man. Boy, I wanted to get what. Hey, even the wife looked at her like, look at that heifer. And she won't even look at us. That's what I'm putting on blast. You non-driving, hey, you non-driving some gun. Hey, go back to school. Go back to the driver education program. And let them teach you how to drive again because ain't no way in hell you should have been on the wrong side of the road driving at me and then because you're trying to park in this dumbass parking space on the side of the road.
Don't tell my shit up, because you trying to back in.
Because you trying to back in. And not only that, people done got hit parking on that side of the road because they like to just open their door and walk. Like their traffic ain't moving. They just open the door, fling it over, and then, I don't know how I got hit.
That's why I drive my Jeep when I'm out moving around because it's tactical. I drive that BMW when I'm going somewhere exclusively, dog. You know what I'm saying? Exclusive. That's right. And dope. What's up? You on mute, dog.
Hey, take that mute off, man.
You on mute.
See, Lev already told you, boy, you got that Cali.
Here I go. All right, I'm back.
Here I go. That just, and let me tell you something about here I go now. That used to be Watchdog jam. Here I go.
Oh, watch. Move.
That's a jam right there. It's like a mystical now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I ain't trying to start nothing. But dog, man, I had several, man. It was several issues this week, man. I was thinking ooh, I could put on blast.
Yeah, I had a bunch, but I just went with that one. Ooh, I had some other ones.
Good grief! It's a lot that was going on this week. I'm gonna shift it to back to the politics, man, because we ain't said nothing political off the dome right now. So I'm
All right.
gonna put on blast, um, you know, our government leadership, Republican Party,
Ooh.
all these conservatives and folks that voted for Trump that was begging for the Epstein files to be published. They campaigned on it. His FBI director, before he was the FBI director, on his podcast, so we need to know. And then all of a sudden, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. You know, Trump, I don't know that creep. Why we keep talking about this creep? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about Obama and treason. Bill Clinton was at the island 28 times. I'm suing Beyonce. She got a $13 million legal check. I mean, he's throwing everything at the wall.
Come on, man.
Besides talking about why did you state that somebody was stolen from you? So if someone's stolen from you, then that you view that person as property.
Bingo.
So initially you said y'all fell out over a real estate deal. And that y'all were talking about. I mean, he's already told the story, but he's about 80 years old.
Yeah.
And he keeps having these fraudulent slips for things we already know.
He's lying.
You already said that, y'all were best friends for years. You were best friends with both of them. So the falling out, yes, it was a real estate deal in your mind, like you initially said. And then your fraudulent slip, while you're trying to, shine the spotlight on him, you shone it more on yourself when you said, yes, he stole property from me. He stole those girls. That was my property. Wow, right? Right. So, and now all of a sudden there's no Epstein files. And I'll read a story today where they said the FBI has gone and retracted his name from the files. How can you be best friends with somebody for 15 years?
Maxwell to Texas.
Yeah.
From Florida.
Yeah, quietly moved this woman from Texas to Florida. He was also best friends with.
What's the reason for that? Why you gonna move a high profile prisoner from one federal institution to another one? That don't make any sense.
Nope. So
to a camp, to a federal camp.
That's what they don't want her to get killed. They don't want her to get murdered because she's talking. She talking.
Yeah. I just I'm just putting all the folks on blast that don't want to stand up to that wanted so much truth about child pedophilia and child slaves and people in high places taking advantage of children and feeling themselves raping children and everything this guy supposedly had on tape. You want to, all these Democrats are doing this. And at every turn, every time you look at somebody that just raped somebody, got caught with child pornography, Republican, so and so and so and so and so. I just read another one today. I mean, and now you see that are also Republicans in there. Now you want to retract this name?
Exactly.
And continue to support pedophilia.
Yeah. Sad.
I mean, people just have no. There are a lot of people that are coming forward and take account and saying, I'm sorry, I hate I ever voted for him. You see a lot of these videos going around.
Yeah,
and then you see a lot
a lot of them.
Yeah, but you see a lot of folks that continue to vote against their own interests
because
white people still don't understand that they don't care nothing about you either. They just want you to maintain a sense of racial superiority. But you're still making the same amount of money that we're making now.
Yeah, because it's not about race now. It is about race. It's always been about race. I ain't gonna say that. But it's also about this economic discrimination is kind of surpassing the racial discrimination.
And it has for a long time. but they keep people distracted so that they can continue to vote against themselves.
Look at what's going on in Texas. They trying to redistrict.
Yeah.
Again.
Well, they did it in Georgia. They redraw. Let me tell you
Texas,
something.
They fighting, bro. They trying to.
Let me tell you what they did with Lucy McBath. They tried to redraw her line in District 6 in Georgia. Lucy McBath, because all the white people, she was winning that thing, or they tried to redraw her line, and they put her more in Forsyth County, which is historically white. Oprah went there and they ran her up out of there. That's also Marjorie Taylor Greene's district. And you know what Lucy McBath did anyway? She won part of that district any damn way. See what I'm saying? So they can redraw all they want. People are fed up with this shit, to Ando's point. They sick of that shit. They tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? They tired of the smoke screen. They sick of that shit, you know?
Because these white folks see, oh, yeah, you're supposed to be fighting for me. And then these people that they keep putting in office keep getting rich.
Yeah.
And nothing changes.
Yeah.
Nothing changes because it's goddamn two feathers, two wings of the same goddamn bird.
Yeah.
It's only about who's getting paid first.
Yep.
So
and they
folks understand that.
They seeing it.
You know, but it's gonna be a problem because the tide is changing.
Yeah.
All these folks getting up here just enriching themselves, but that's what I'm putting on blast, man, for the folks that's not standing up. All these people in this government that have no integrity.
Yeah.
You know, his deputy director of the FBI decided to step down all of a sudden when that stuff was coming out. I didn't know I was going to be away from my wife. No, you wanted the job. And you probably found out this dude name was in the file and you didn't want to have nothing to do with it.
You the FBI director. You didn't think you were going to spend no late nights? Come on. Right. Stop playing, dog.
Right. Yeah, I just want to go back to my podcast and getting paid on conspiracy theory.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Now you in the seat and you see facts and you see that this is a real job. Oh, it's a strain on my family.
Yeah.
Actually, what the strain was on our families when we were putting in 22,
absolutely
26 years of service.
Hello.
Absolutely.
Hello.
5, 6.
You know, I did the math, man. Easy math. Where all of us on that, man, we had damn near 130 fucking years of service, dog, to this country.
So he can miss me with that when you hadn't had a job for 6 months.
It's a whole. Do you think about that? Think about that. There's 5 of us on this panel, dog. It's 5 of us. That's like 130 years almost of service.
Easy.
And he sitting there bitching about shit like that. You knew when you took that damn job, your ass is gonna be in the mix. You knew that. It ain't like y'all don't know who this dude is. Y'all know exactly who he is. You know what he come with. Quit that plan, dog. Stop it. You know what's going on with that. You know. But yeah. Okay. Well, check this out, man. This is our show, man. It's called BaldHeaded Reason. Again, like I said before, man, we'd like to invite you guys to follow us, like, subscribe on YouTube and on Spotify, man. New episodes every Monday, man. Contact us at BaldHeadReasoner@gmail.com, man. Like I said, new episodes every Monday, man. Check us out. BaldHeaded Reasons in full effect, man. We're going to be doing a live stream on our 50th episode coming up in about 3.5 weeks. So make sure you tap in for that, man. It'll be streamed live on YouTube and on Facebook, man. BaldHeaded Reason. We're going to have that chat in full effect. We can't wait to interact with you guys, man, because we do it off the dome, baby. We don't play no games right here.
I'm going to shave my head.
You dig what I'm saying, man? We're gonna be ready for that thing, man. Y'all ever watch dog say? He gonna be ready for y'all, dog. So we coming up.
I'm gonna buff it out, bro. I got my buff. I'm gonna buff
yes, sir. You gonna come from outer space for that one? You gonna travel from outer space for that one, dog?
Yeah. You know, I already put my leave request in. I put my packet together. I did my safety. I put my packet together. I put in there. I already submitted it. I put my packet together. I think I got everything in it. I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know if I'm missing something, but I signed everything. I signed Block 13.
You better believe that. So y'all be look out for that, man. BaldHeaded Reason to coming at you all the way live, man. Like I said, we're gonna stream it live on the 50th episode, man. We thank you guys for tapping in, man. You know, we always have fun doing this. I hope you're getting something out of this, man. And as always, man, it's love and it's peace and it's soul, man. BaldHeaded Reason, we up out this thing, man. Y'all have a good